Hey, guess what? Austin Brown has a new cover up, and you know we gotta check it out because we are big Austin Brown fans here on the channel. If you've not seen his interview or our interview together, go check that out on the channel as well as a whole bunch of other interviews. So let's get right into this. Austin Brown covering Sam Cooke. You send me. Let's see what we got. Dude, sick boots, Austin. That piano tone is glorious. Glorious. Yo, can he actually whistle like that? Wait, can we just talk about some of the gear that's in the corner over here? Let me just do this really quick. Hold on a sec. Look at the gear. That is the biggest O-ring I've ever seen. Is that what you call them? Like O-light? Face light? A lot of creators use them. I like, they're super popular. They work really well, but they give you those circles, like white circles in your eyes. I think that they're I think they're pretty cool, actually. I kind of like the white circles. I think it's a cool effect. But usually they're the size of the one that's to the left. I've never seen one that big. We got also a nice guitar amp in there. Look at the guitar amp on the bottom. See, I noticed this stuff, man. This is the stuff that I think about as a creator and as a musician. I'm like, what kind of gear is Austin using over there? You know what I mean? This looks like an AKG mic.
Send me, I know you send me.
Video quality's top notch.
You send me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. Whoa, you thrill me. I know you thrill me. Darling, you thrill me. Honest you do.
You hear that subtle reverb in there? Let's talk about this really quick. Some really cool contrast, really warm sounding piano. I like it a lot, honestly. I think it's really cool. But it's a cool contrast between his voice, which has a bit more of that brighter timbre. It's a cool, very cool contrast.
At first I thought it was infatuation, but ooh, it's lasted so
Also, very nice sized TV in the background. I'm sorry,
now
I get so distracted.
I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Whoa, you
Pop in the background.
send me. I know you send me. I know you.
Nice jump up there.
Send me. Honest you do. Whoa, whenever I'm with you.
Look at this really quick, actually. So this is an awkward part of songs typically, but he did a really good job of, like, this confidence. Let me rephrase it. It could be an awkward part of songs. Typically, it's like this, like 5-10 seconds of, hey, what do I do here? There's no singing. Where do I look? And he has this very, like, I'm in a club chilling, singing you like a jazzy piano ballad, just confidence to it, like, which is very key, and that comes with practice or acting. I mean, my vocal coach blew my mind recently about how, like, sometimes it's hard for performers to get into this place, whether they're not in the mood to get into that place of, like, performing, or it's just not, they don't want to necessarily connect with the lyrics that they wrote a while ago, because maybe they wrote sad or lyrics and they don't want to go back to that feeling, or they are to some degree embarrassed about going to, like, being in a performance aspect, whatever the case is. But it's interesting if, like, they said, my vocal coach was like, sometimes you gotta quote unquote act and, like, become almost another persona. Like, so for example, she used the example of Beyonce, where Beyonce is Beyonce, but then when she goes on stage, she has this alternate personality of, I think she called it Sasha Fierce, I think was the name, and, like, that's who she becomes on stage. It's like, and it's like a cool almost disconnect where it's like, okay, Jacob Restituto might be intimidated to go and perform and act, like, jump around on stage, but whatever my alternate stage name, I don't know. It's a very interesting way to kind of disconnect and, like, just kind of get you to push past your comfort zone. I think it's actually really interesting. And, like, but I'm not saying he's doing that. I'm just saying that he has this cool confidence, and that could be a tip if you're nervous to help you get into that confidence, if that makes sense.
Whoa, whenever I'm with you, I know when I'm near
Such a tight voice in a good way.
honest you do, honest you do. Whoa, hello, I know when you hold me, yeah.
I love the piano player's faces.
Whenever you kiss me, yeah. Honest you do. At first I thought it was infatuation, but ooh, it lasted so long. And now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. I know you send me. I know you.
Classic feeling. Piano player unit too. I like the faces he's making.
You send me. Honest you do.
Hear that pad in the background? Very subtle pad to fill things up a little bit. The piano player has this face of it being like, man, we just got that one take wonder kind of thing. It looked like it. I assumed it was probably, especially because there's several camera cuts. It was pre-recorded and like you're singing over it. That was cool, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the rest of the stuff on the channel. Check out my interview with Austin. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace out.